tonight, man. Finally. I mean, geez, man. Been waiting for this game to start for hours, man. Finally. Finally, we're getting this game underway. As, man. But, so LSU and Tennessee. Hold on a second. Man. Man. All right, man. Finally. Man, so Jalen Milroe just got drafted. So there's no, man. And when Sanders gonna get drafted? Jeez, man. He pissed off somebody in the NFL. Yeah, so, yeah. So finally, we're getting to some baseball. So, Saints are on the clock. Saints on the clock. And so we're finally getting to baseball after like a 3 hour delay, man. A 3 hour delay. Yeah, so 3 hours and 20-minute delay. Yeah. So Tigers and the Volunteers won the both. They were the winners of the last two national championships. Yeah. Yeah, the batting average. I mean, is that the batting average in SEC play, or is that the batting average total for the season? Because not sure. So get ready to get to action here finally. Yeah. Saints pick is in, I believe. It's 69 degrees and 30% chance of rain. Hopefully there's no more rain. Hopefully there's no more rain. If we had a 3 hour delay. Jeez. So Tony Vitello won the championship last season, and then Johnson won the year before last. So here we go. We've got the first pitch coming. We're gonna have Curly up first. Oh, Saints get a safety. Definitely needed a safety in the got Curly, Kylan. We got Fisher, Ensley, Fargo, Chapman, Peebles, and Tuga, and then Abernathy. The Saints get a safety, a two-time first-team All ACC safety. Yeah, I mean, Saints definitely needed secondary help. So Curly gonna be batting first for Tennessee. They're wearing their grays. They're wearing their grays tonight. So what's up, Kelly Gardner? Member gained the house. It's a late night on Goose Sports. And finally. Man, it's been like 3 hours, man. It's been aggravating, man. The Saints get Jonas Sanker, safety out of Virginia, so it's a position of need. Hopefully, he can come in and play. LSU leads the all-time series 62-33. The last meeting, Tennessee won back in 2024. They won 4-3. And Tennessee won the last 4 meetings. And then the last game was in the SEC Tournament Championship last season. Tennessee's won the last 4 against LSU. Yeah, so finally we're getting first pitch. Anderson on the mound for LSU. As we're still in the dugout though. Come on, man. Oh, finally LSU takes the field. Yeah, it's a shame that the rain delay is probably 80% of the fans have left the ballpark. So curious to see how full the ballpark is after the 3 hour over 3 hour rain delay. So Kate Anderson on the mound for LSU. Out of Madisonville, Louisiana, 6-1 record, ERA at 3.92, 91 strikeouts, 13 walks, and 57 and third innings, a WHIP of 1.06. Making his 11th start of the season. Yeah, there's still decent amount of fans at the ballpark, but the freaking rain delay is probably knocked out at least 40% of it. But it is what it is on that note. Can't control that. We can't control Mother Nature. So Cleveland's pick is in. Come on, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on, man. Come on, Curly. Just come to the plate. So Tennessee is 34-7, at 12-6 in the SEC, just like LSU. And they started off the season 20-0. They're averaging 9.3 runs per game, and their ERA as a team is 3.17, which is pretty good. That's third in Division One. Their pitching has been really good, so LSU's going to have to hit the baseball, win the series. And at times, our timely hitting has been horrible, so we'll see what happens here. We got the 2023 national champion and the 2024 national champion. So that pitch is gonna be a ball 1-0. Oh, Dylan Gabriel goes to Cleveland. Man, so Sanders is falling. Man, here's a 1-0. That's a 2-0. 2-0. And the 2-0 is 3-0. Damn, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. And that's a strike. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1. And it's ball 4. It's a leadoff walk. Leadoff walk here for Tennessee here in the first. Man. All right, so here comes Keelan up. That ball's fouled, 0-1. So Keelan batting 412, 11 homers, and 28 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. That's 1-1. So 1-2 to count. Here to Keelan. That's going to be 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 is hit to left field, and that's going back. And Curiel, at the warning track with the catch. What's up? Saints wasted the pick with the quarterback. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really thought they could have gone a different route. All right, going to have Fisher up. And the pitch is strike 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Another strike 0-2. So Fisher's from New Jersey. Batting 311, 16 homers, and 43 RBIs. And the 0-2 is foul back. Stays 0-2. The 0-2. And that's going to be strike three looking. 2 down. Two down here in the top of the first. Going to bring up Ensley to the plate. Let's see, what did the Saints think about the pick? So we got 2 down and a pitch to Ensley to strike, 0-1. So Hunter Ensley's he's from Tennessee, batting 342, 8 homers on the season, 47 RBIs. The 0-1 is away, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here to Ensley. And the pitch. The swing and a miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. 1-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's going to be strike three. That's going to end the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first. And it's Tennessee 0, LSU coming to the plate. Man. All right, man. So good walk leadoff batter, but then we get the next three in order. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first inning. Tigers are going to have Curiel, Jones, and Dickinson due up. Yeah, the Saints are done today. Yeah, Saints are done today. Saints are done with picking today, and they're going to pick again tomorrow at they'll have the 10th pick and the 29th pick in the fourth round, which is tomorrow. So, whew. All right. Currently doing LSU rebuild as BK. What are you talking about? Brian Kelly retired. All right, so here we go. So we go to the bottom of the first. We have Curiel, Jones, and Dickinson. Then you got Fry, Milam, Brown, Hernandez, Braswell, and Stanfield. Oh, you're playing. Oh, okay. You're playing the game. Okay. Now I understand. Now I understand. So Liam Doyle is who's really good. He's from Derry, New Hampshire. He's really good. He's 7-1 in the area of 2.48. He has 104 strikeouts and 17 walks. He has a WHIP of a 0.83 in 58 innings. So this guy is really, really good. Uh, he's really good. All right, so Curiel up. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. And so 1-0 here to Derek Curiel. 1-0 is 2-0. 2-0 to count. And the 2-0 is 3-0. Was 3-0 to Curiel. He's been in 369, 4 homers, and 35 RBIs. He's been on base every game so far this season. Here comes the 3-0. That's ball 4. But just like Tennessee, LSU gets the leadoff guy on. The leadoff guy gets on for LSU. Now we're going to have Jones due up. I forgot. I almost had forgotten that Pete Carroll's with the Raiders. So Jared Jones is up. Some of these coaches just don't want to retire. Here comes the pitch. That's 1-0. Some of these coaches, they just don't want to retire, man. We have a QB. He'll be drafted a QB. Here comes a 1-0. That's a strike. What's up with the? What's up with We drafted a quarterback last year, Spencer Rattler. Here's a 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-2. It's been the highest. The last time we drafted a quarterback in the first round was Archie. That was back in '71, they said, but we hadn't drafted one this early since him. But we drafted Spencer Rattler last year. Here's the one. Nope, the first. But what's up? What's up with Dion's boy, man? Nobody wants Dion's boy. I mean, you had Milroe and Dylan Gabriel go before him. That's just wild. Something's going on with that. Here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. I mean, something's going on with Sanders. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy that right the 2-2 pitch to Jones. That's 3-2. That wasn't even these pitches. Some of these pitches aren't even close to the strike zone. So it's a full count to Jared Jones. Curiel walked the opening inning. We got Dickinson up next. Oh, I forgot to make my coffee. Damn it. I'm going to go do that in this next half inning. 3-2. Swing and a miss. One down as Jones does his thing. He strikes out a lot. SEC play. One down. I don't know what's going on with Jared Jones, man, but he can't hit SEC pitching. Can't hit it. All right, so we got Dickinson up. There's a strike going 1. 0-1. The Raiders selected a tackle, huh? Is that right? That's 1-1. Is that what it said? The Raiders or that no, they haven't picked yet. All right. Wait, did the Raiders pick a tackle? Is that who they picked? There comes a 1-1 to Dickinson. That's going to be a strike 1-2. I'm watching NFL Network and it's showing wrestling, so he must have wrestled. Hey, a former wrestler, high school wrestler. Here comes the 1-2 to Dickinson. That ball's foul back. Yeah. I mean, no, offensive line, man, is very key in NFL. You know that. If you can't protect your quarterback, you're gonna be shit like the Bengals. The Bengals don't want to. They don't want to protect Joe Burrow, man. So 1-2 to Dickinson, and the pitch is a grounder up the middle. Only plays the first, and there's 2 down. 2 down. Yeah, Shador must have failed something, some kind of test or something. Like when they interview all these players and they know all about you. They know your girlfriend that you had like in 4th grade, and they know her name and all that kind of shit. So Fry is up. When they do their homework on these players, man, extensive homework. There's a ball 1-0. We got San Francisco, Philadelphia, and then Minnesota. I don't think either one of those teams are picking quarterback. I don't think. It's crazy. Milroe went above before Sanders. I didn't think that was going to happen. There's a strike 101. I know not even Donald Trump can get him drafted in round in day two. Absolutely. Here comes a 1-1 to Fry, and the pitch is a foul out of play 1-2. That was funny, man. He's Trump was actually trolling. And I think majority of people knew that he was trolling with that tweet or wherever he had, what do you call it now? What do they call it? It's not Twitter. X. What's the one that everybody's boycotting? Remember the people boycotting X because Elon Musk? Isn't there another Twitter out there? Here's the 1-2. That's 2-2. X. So 2-2 to count here to Fry. And the pitch is strike three looking. Late ball, but strike three. That's going to retire the side. So we'll go to the second inning. It's no score. I gotta go make my coffee. If I'm gonna be up until like midnight, I need caffeine in me. Be right back. So there's Frisco. They got a cornerback out of Western Kentucky. Sometimes you find a diamond in the rough in those smaller schools. All right, so top of the second inning we go. We're gonna have Fargo, Chapman, and Peebles do up for the Volunteers. Uh, Two more picks. So Fargo coming to the plate. So we're in the top of the second. Anderson will come set. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. Some umpire is really late on his calls. It makes it kind of I don't want to jump the gun. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. He's from Omaha, Nebraska. Left fielder batting 318, 11 homers and 29 RBIs. There's a foul. So it stays 0-2. Ooh, Savion Jones, edge rusher at LSU. Swing and a miss. One down. So one down. Savion Jones, edge rusher out of LSU, goes to Denver. And Sean Payton likes LSU players. Here comes the pitch to Chapman. That's a strike on one. That was the thing when Sean Payton was here. He didn't draft LSU players. Here comes the 0-1. And that ball is crushed to right field, but oops, base hit. Yep, drops down. It's gonna be a 1-out single. 1-out single here for the Volunteers. For Chapman, now we're gonna have Peebles due up. So Peebles due up here for Tennessee. The pitch is a ball 1-0. He's from Ashland, Virginia. 217 average, 8 homers and 25 RBIs. That ball's popped up along the infield. And Dickinson makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down. Now we're going to have Antigua at the plate. And the pitch is a strike on 1. So 0-1 to count here to Antigua. The pitch is another strike, 0-2. He's from West Palm Beach, Florida. 194 average, no homers, and 10 RBIs on the season. To the 0-2. That ball's going to be hit to the right field for another base hit. We're going to have first and second, and we're going to have Abernathy due up. So Abernathy will be due up here for Tennessee. So Abernathy at the plate here for the Volunteers. And in the 9 spots. So the round day 2 the NFL draft is over with. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And it's 2-0. To count here to Abernathy. Here in the top of the second. 2-0 pitch is 3-0. Abernathy's from Atlanta, Georgia. 287 average, no homers, 8 RBIs. The 3-0. That's ball 4. The bases are going to be loaded for Curley. And so Dean Curley at the now we're gonna have a mound visit, I believe. As Yeski gonna come out and talk to Anderson. And the bases are loaded for Tennessee here in the second. And they're going to have Curley up. There's 2 down, so. All right. So, game on. The base is loaded. Here to Curley. Anderson will come set, and here comes the pitch. That's a strike going 1. So Dean Curley walked his first time up. In the 0-1, here's a ground ball to short, and it'll go to second to come get the force out to retire the side. So Tennessee loads them up, and they do not score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 0-0. All right. All right, so good job by Anderson to work out the bases loaded jam. So good job by Anderson to work out that jam. Well, I really thought Shador would get drafted today. And on all the alerts on the slide continues for Shador Sanders. The slide continues. Yeah, what's up, Thailand? It's kind of I'm kind of surprised that Jalen Milrow and Dylan Gabriel went above him, but I am surprised about that. I forgot my coffee. I have to wait the next half inning. All right, so Texas is 16-2 in the conference. Arkansas is 13-6. Then you have LSU and Tennessee at 12-6. So the big series for both these teams as they try to keep pace with Arkansas. I don't think anybody's gonna catch Texas. I don't think anybody's catching Texas. I think they're winning the conference at 16-2. I think the Jags, the Raiders, and the Jets are the only teams that could draft Sanders. All right, so Milam's up. The pitch is 1-0. I wouldn't. I don't think I would cry if he draft him late. If you draft him late in the draft, but oh no. Here comes a 1-0. It's 2-0. Forgot my coffee. Oh no. You know if you get him in the later rounds, his salary's not going to be that high. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be a strike to a 1. So if he doesn't work out, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg if he was like a first round draft pick or a second round draft pick. If he gets drafted like fourth or fifth round, his salary's not going to be that high. So here's the 2-1. Wait a minute, it's 2-2. So actually, it might be worth picking him now. If he pans out, then he pans out. So 2-2 to Milan. And the 2-2. Swing to miss. One down. As Milam continues his poor hitting in SEC play. Yeah, Milam was about like 220 something in SEC play. The video I made earlier. So. So Brown's up. It's a strike on one. There's the 0-1. That's a he bunt that foul? Yeah, 0-2. I thought he'd get drafted today. I thought he'd get drafted today. So I am a little. I mean, I am a little surprised that he didn't get drafted today. I mean, it was 2 rounds. I thought somebody would have taken him. I actually thought the Saints would take him at 40. Here's the 0-2. That's 1-2. So 1-2 to count. The pitch is hit on a play. I mean, I say he's gonna get drafted tomorrow, but I guess he has to because tomorrow's the last day of the draft. I mean, right? Isn't aren't they doing 4, 5, and are they doing everything tomorrow? The rest of the draft? They doing 5, 6, and 7 tomorrow? Right? No, they did 2 and what did they do? They 2 and 3, right? Here's a 1-2. There's a ground ball to shorts and throw to first and got him. But I think they're gonna review this now. I think they're gonna look at this to see if he beat throw. But let's look at the replay. Okay, now we are challenging. Okay, it was close. I gotta look at the. Ooh, he might be out. Oh, that's close. That's close. Okay, now we're not challenging. All right, we're not challenging. 2 down. Now we're not challenging. Okay. So Hernandez up. That pitch is a strike going one. Hernandez is from Garabo, Puerto Rico. I think 267, 5 homers, and 16 RBIs on the season. It's 2 down, nobody on. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's hit to center and has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that's going to be the third out. So we'll go to the third inning, and it's no score, 0-0. You didn't know that? You didn't know that was Jason Taylor's? You know he was kin to them? Yeah, Mason Taylor was a guy that I wish the Saints were in a position to draft, but didn't work out. All right, so we're going to go to the top of the third inning. Ooh-wee. Hello, Seth. How you doing? Man, late night, man. Damn freaking rain delay, man. Freaking rain delay, man. Just made this make this a late night. All right, we're gonna have. Let's see. Who we're gonna have up? We're gonna have for Tennessee. Shit. It's Kylene, Fisher, and Inslee. That's what's up. The D1 baseball has Tennessee. It's number 5 national seed. All you have to do is get top 8, and you get a super regional. So Kylene's up. That's a strike on 1. Yeah. If I'm gonna be up to late tonight, I got coffee in me. Here's the 0-1. Swing and miss. 0-2. Keelan. I call him Kylene. Keelan. Here's the 0-2. Swing and miss. 1 down. 1 down. All right, I'm gonna have Fisher do up. So Fisher struck out back in the first inning. Here comes the pitch. Another swing and miss. 0-1. So Fisher is 0-1 with a strikeout. Both these pitchers are throwing some heat. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a ball. 1-1. And the 1-1. And it's a strike. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. That's 5 strikeouts so far for Anderson. Now we're going to have, see, Inslee do up. So 5 strikeouts so far for Anderson. Here comes a pitch to Inslee. That's a ball. 1-0. And the 1-0. And that ball's popped up, foul territory. Jones makes the catch for the third out. So Tennessee goes down in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the third, and it's nothing. Nothing. Bottom of the third we go. So we should have Bradswell, Stanfield, and Curiel do up. Let's see here in the third. That's what we should have. Let's see who's Dun, dun, dun. Your event's in a commercial break. All right, I know it is. All right, so LSU is a projected national 4 seed. So we got the national 4 seed or national 5 seed with these two teams. So both these teams will probably have an opportunity to host a super regional. I'm gonna have Bradwell up first here for LSU. So Bradwell steps to the batter's box. And the pitch is a foul 0-1. As he goes back to the screen behind home plate, 0-1. So Stanfield's on deck, then Curriell. Here comes the 0-1 from Doyle. That's a strike going two. Let's wait and see. His umpire is late on his calls. Here comes the 0-2. 0-2 pitch is up and in. They're going to field it first. They're going to say he did not go around. Be 1-2. He was close. I mean, good hold up. Come on, Braswell. Been one of our best hitters in the SEC. And that's going to be 2-2. He's batting 253 overall, no homers, 9 RBIs. And the 2-2 is hit back behind a home plate. Stays 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here comes the 2-2. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Got to hurry. And they just got him. One down. Man. Man. One down. All right, so one down and Stanfield's up. Pitch is a strike on one. And the 0-1. Wait a miss. 0-2. Stanfield's batting 344 on the year. 19 RBIs. Here comes the 0-2. That's a foul. That's a foul ball down the third base side, and it stays 0-2. Here's Stanfield. So, Stanfield's batting 383 in the SEC. So that's pretty good. Had 12 doubles in SEC play. Here comes the 0-2. That's 1-2. And so 1-2 to count. Stanfield. And the 1-2 is swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. So Curiel's up. So Curiel got on with a leadoff walk to start the first inning. His pitch. There's a strike on 1. So 4 homers on the season for him. The 0-1 is 1-1. Down low. So 1-1 to count. Here to Derek Curiel. And the 1-1 is hit out of play. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Got Jones on deck, but there is 2 down here in the third. Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a ground ball to the right side, and that's gonna be 1-2-3. Tigers go down the order 1-2-3. We'll go to the 4th inning, and it's no score. We're having a hard time getting any hits off this guy. I knew this was gonna be a tough game to score runs. It's kind of, I figured with both these the way that both these pitchers are, that it was going to be a really tough go to get runs in this game. So we're at the top of the 4th inning. You're advancing a commercial break. Can't believe they started this game so freaking late, man. They should have started like a half hour, like at around 9 o'clock. They should have done. Warren Moon gave his blessing for Cam Ward to wear number 1. That's pretty cool for Warren Moon to do that. Just a number. You can always honor the player. You don't have to retire a number. You can hang his jersey in the rafters, whatever, but you don't have to retire it. You can put him on the Hall of, the Wall of Fame. So. All right, so we go to the top of the 4th inning. So this game is it needs to move quickly. From when it started, the time started. Here comes a pitch. Down to Bargo, and that's a strike on 1. So Bargo at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's hit on play, 0-2. So Bargo struck out his first time up. So 0-2 to count. The pitch is in the dirt. They go around. Yes, he did. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball, okay? There's Chapman at the plate, 1-0. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. And the 1-1 is foul back, 1-2. 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And did he go around? No. 2-2. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. No, they got to go to first and to complete the out, and they do. That's his 6th strikeout, 2 down. Dang, where's Adam at, man? Where's Adam at? Man, that's probably the late start, man. Late start, man. Did everybody in. We got Island up. Here's a ground ball to short, and that's gonna be the 3rd out. That was quick. 1, 2, 3. Go the Volunteers. Man, in the top of the 4th, bottom 4 we go. It's no score, 0-0. Man, man. At least this game is moving on quickly. But man, it sucks that it didn't start right at normal time because I think they were gonna have like a lot of people at the ballpark. Hopefully tomorrow they can. Hopefully there's no rain. What is the forecast for tomorrow? Hopefully it's not. I mean it's South Louisiana and it can have a rain shower anytime. So, but on weather app. We got only a 13% chance of rain tomorrow, or 24% chance. Yeah. Hopefully it stays away tomorrow night, and we can get these games started on time. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth inning. LSU looking for their first hit of the game. They haven't been able to figure out Doyle yet. So Doyle last year at Ole Miss had an ERA of 5.73. This year he's got it down to 2.48. His whip is down. His strikeouts is up. So he's improved tremendously from last year to this year. Okay, so Jones is up for LSU. Here comes the pitch. That's 1-0. Pitch missed inside, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Did he go around? No, 2-0. I hope he didn't go around on that. That pitch was so far outside. If he had chased that one, but I don't think he went around. 2-0. It's 3-0. Jones is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Jones only has 2 home runs in SEC play this season. So, the 3-0 is a foul. The 3-0 count, he was had the green light. Foul ball, 3-1. So 3-1 to count. Pitch is ball 4. So Jones gets on with a walk. That's going to bring up Dickinson to the plate. So Dickinson will step to the batter's box. Here. Dickinson up. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. Dickinson grounded out his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's hit to left. It's crushed, but foul. Got down in the corner, but it was foul. So it's now 0-2. All right, so 0-2 to count to Dickinson. As Doyle delivers, that's going to be a ball, 1-2. 1-2 to count here to Dickinson. Jones at first. Yeah, get Jones at first. There's nobody out. The pitch. That's 2-2. 2-2. That pitch almost hit Daniel on the back foot, but with 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 is fouled. So he stays alive at 2-2. 2-2 to count. Still. And the 2-2 is another foul ball. Another foul ball. All right, so still 2-2 to count. Here to Dickinson. Here comes the 2-2. That ball's hit the left field, but it's going to stay in the park. And there's one down. One down. Now we're going to have a Fry up. Ethan Fry. Come on, Fry. Can you do something besides striking out? Looking. Fry's batting .355 on a year, 7 homers and 27 RBIs. The pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Fry here in the fourth. Runner at first base, 1 out. And now we got time is called. Time is called. That's an 0-1 to count to Fry. Pitch is another strike, 0-2. Come on, man, swing the bat, man. I want you to count. Here comes the 0-2. And Fry pops it out of play. Yeah. It stays 0-2. It got behind home plate out of play. All right, so 0-2 to count. Here to Fry. And the 0-2 is just going to miss 1-2. So 1-2 to count. They'll throw to first and take so Jones back, but Jones didn't have really a big lead, so the 1-2 to count. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down. So Fry strikes out for the second time. At least he's swung at this time. There's progress. There's 2 down. At least he's swung at it. All right, so Milam's up. Here comes a pitch. There's a ball 1-0. Here comes a 1-0. It's a strike 1-1. So Milam struck out. He's 0 for 1. His average is now an even 300, but it's been dipping ever since SEC play started. He's been struggling at the plate. Here's a 1-1. That ball's lifted up in the air, foul territory. And they slip, but they still make the catch though. They lose their footing, they still make the catch though. So we'll go to the fifth, and there's no score, 0-0. Man. 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 All right, so we go to the fifth inning, and it's no score. No score, 0-0. Go throw this away. Throw this away real quick, and I'll be right back. So here's the 0-1 that's popped up. And right field and Brown there, 1 down. So we had that was Antigua flies out to right, 1 down. That was quick. So 1 down. We're gonna have Abernathy up. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1 is swing and a miss. 0-2. It's 0-2 to count. Here to Abernathy. The pitch is. Did he go around? No. 1-2. He did not go around 1-2. What's up, Fireball? What's going on, man? It's late, man. Freaking late, man. Late. Just all this rain delay shit, man. So 1-2 to count. The pitch. 2-2. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Late night, man. Goddamn rain and lightning. So 2-2 to count. Been watching the draft. There's strike three looking. 2 down. Been watching the draft. What do you think? What do you think of Shador, man? Nobody wants him, man. Nobody wants. Nobody wants Shador, man. I don't know, man. It seems like every time around 6 o'clock, it rains, man. So Curling's up. There's a ball. Want to know? We had 2 games. We had two. Was it? Yeah, Mississippi State. They had 2 straight games that went past midnight. Here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. You think that? Yeah, I think that's a lot to do with it. Fireball. I think his attitude has scared some teams away. The NFL does their homework, man. Here's the 2-0. That ball's hit to left, but Curiel's there. That's going to be the third out. Man, so we'll go to the bottom of the fifth. No score. At least this game is going quickly. They don't, man. The NFL don't want it. The NFL doesn't want me players. They're not like college. Dion should know that. College sometimes you can get away with it, but I mean Dion should know that. I mean, shit, he played in the NFL for so long. Dion should know that you can't be a me play like that. Yeah, so yeah, Nico just wanted more money, man, and it fell on it. It fell right. It backfired on him. It backfired big time on Nico, man. He wanted like 4 million, and then he wasn't going to get that at some places. And he didn't get it. Now he's at UCLA. Man. All right, we got Brown batting. So Jake Brown at the plate. Come on. Here comes the pitch to Brown. That's gonna be a ball high 1-0. It's actually no, it's actually not. They covered it, the infield, but the outfield supposedly drains pretty well. I think lightning was the big problem at the ballpark, not really rain. Here's a ground ball up the middle, but had him defended perfectly. 1 down. I think it was lightning was the really big issue. Um, Not much. Not more so like heavy rain. Just they don't play games now with lightning in the area. Yeah. So. All right. So we got Hernandez up. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out, 5 homers. Who's gonna be y'all's quarterback this year? That's 1-0. 1-0 to Hernandez. And the pitch. That's 2-0. Watching Texas and Texas A&M also. That's on the SEC network. At the 2-0. That ball's popped up, foul territory. It will stay in play. And there's 3 guys there, and the catcher makes the cut. The catcher makes the catch. Yeah. 2 down. 2 down. The catcher, Peebles, stays with it. 2 down. And now we're going to have Braswell up. Yeah, Nico really put y'all in a bind with his bullshit. I'm not surprised that it happened. It's going to happen more now. It just takes one player to start off the trend. Just like when McCaffrey and Fournette started the I'm not playing the bowl game trend, and now nobody plays in bowl games. So yeah, it's going to happen again. It'll happen again next year. Supposedly, it happened in the playoffs. So some players were going to hold out, not play in the playoffs unless they got more money. College sport, the NIL was not designed, was not supposed to be, for this. I knew it was going to happen, but they just wanted to sign some jerseys and whatnot. It just whatever NCAA. Here's a pitch to Braswell. That's 1-0. My phone's about to die. You gotta charge it up, man. You gotta charge it up. So 1-0 to Braswell. He's over 1 with a ground out. The pitch. Strike 1-1. The charger in the car is not working. Do you go to Slob Olympics? Are you part of that thing still? Do you still go to Uncle Lou's and Pigskin Pete stuff? It's at Nashville next year. Here's the 1-1. It's 2-1. Yeah, I was gonna go when it was in Florida. I was going, and then my dog was dying, and I just didn't feel like got it. I just didn't really feel like doing anything. So, but I was going, and then we found out that he had cancer, and I wasn't feeling up to it. Did the 2-1. It's not out of play. 2-2. So we'll see if I can. The Nashville's not that far from me. I can get there in about probably 8 hours probably. It's not like it's not like a 2-day trip. So, but so 2-2 to Braswell. And the pitch is about out of play. It's gonna stay 2-2. The Tigers still looking for their first hit of the game. Somebody got a lucky souvenir at the ballpark. A foul ball. So 2-2 to count to Braswell. There's no wind at the ballpark. Yeah, it's kind of ever since the storms came through. Yeah, it's kind of quieted it down. 2-2 pitch, and then ooh, just got a piece of it. Phone must have died. So 2-2 to count. Here to Bradswell. So Doyle with it 79 pitches. That's gonna be strike three looking. Man, that's a late call. But that strike three. We'll go to the sixth. No score, 0-0. Man, we can't hit this dude. We can't hit this dude at all, man. We haven't hit him. We haven't hit him. So we haven't hit him. So I can unpin that message because it. Still haven't got a base hit. Man, our hitting at times in SEC play has just been not good. So that's got to change. That's got to change. When we play the well, I was gonna say when we play the lesser teams of the world, but that didn't work out that too well this past week when we lost to Northwestern State. We got run ruled. But so far, man, this has been a very pitching's been a good game. At least it's moving quickly. At least it's moving quickly because needed that shit after their freaking delay and delay. You're even in a commercial break. Right, so Tennessee tomorrow. Oh, that's on ESPNU. ESPNU. I don't think. I don't was. I don't think they were projected. I don't think there's. I think all of them are going to be on ESPN Plus. I guess they decided to put that one on TV tomorrow on ESPNU, which is good. That's gonna be at 6 o'clock local time, so Central. All right, so Anderson will back on the mound for LSU. So Keelan's up. So Keelan's up here for Tennessee. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. 0-1 account here to Keelan. 0 for 2 on the evening. That's going to be ball 1-1. Look at the shift on, man. Damn. I guess they don't think Keelan's going to hit it the other way. If he does, he's getting on base. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is a foul. Stays 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is 2-2. It's outside. 2-2. So 2-2 to count here to Keelan. 2-2. There's a foul and stays 2-2. Stays 2-2 to count here to Keelan. Anderson gonna come set. And the 2-2 is fouled. Stays 2-2. Anderson's been on tonight. So has Doyle. So both these pitchers have been really pitching well. So 2-2 to count here to Keelan. You're in the top of the 6th. And the 2-2 is base hit. Oh, they're going to go the other way for a base hit. Man. So the shift killed the LSU in that situation. That's why I hate the shift. That's why I hate the shift. That's one of the reasons why I just do not like the shift, because that reason right there. But if more batters would do it, then they would quit. They would quit. They wouldn't shift you so much. Obviously, he doesn't hit it the other way enough. I've got Fisher up for the Volunteers. They'll toss to first. Chase for runner back. So Fisher is 0 for 2 on the night. 16 homers. Batting .306. Pitch is blowing away 1-0. Blowing away 1-0. The 1-0 is he went around 1-1. People say he went around 1-1. Anderson will come set. And the pitch is the ball gets away, and runner's going to move up to second. I don't think Hernandez did a really good job trying to keep the ball in front of him. I can look at the replay. I'd have to look at that again. It just didn't seem like Hernandez could have did a better job keeping the ball in front of him. So 2-1 to count now. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 2-2. Good pitch there by Anderson. 2-2. Oh, he does? All right, well, thank you, Kyle. Thank you. He does? You sure about that? 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Let's see if they consider runner home, and they do. It's 1-0 Tennessee. The Volunteers get on the board first. It's 1-0. So Tennessee on the board first here in the 6th. LSU's bats are going to have to come alive. But they haven't got a hit. We haven't got a hit yet. There's still nobody out. And it should be Inslee. 2 up. So Inslee at the plate. The pitch is a ball 1-0. But Inslee's 0 for 2. 8 homers and 47 RBIs. That's 338. Pitch is strike 101. So 1-1 to count. Here to Inslee. I'm blaming Adam right now. Blaming Adam and all the other some LSU fans ain't in here. Like too late for him. Bow down to LSU. Here's a 1-1. That's 2-1. That's on blame. There's Brian. I know people are losing. Nobody picks Sanders. I mean, obviously teams. It's not just the Saints. It's the 2-1. That's a strike 2-2. Obviously, there's something's amiss with Sanders. I mean, you had Dylan Gabriel and Jalen Milroe go before him, so something's to go first again. So, I mean the Tyler Chug pick. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't think they should have gone quarterback in the second round. But 2-2 did he go around? Did he go around? Yes, one down. They're gonna say he went down. He went around one down. As of course he didn't like the call, but one down. I just don't think Sanders is that good, but that's just my opinion. I think he went. I think he went around. I think it was close, but I think he went around. But I understand why Tennessee's upset. I mean, if that was reversed, LSU fans would be saying same thing. All right, so we got that 9 strikeouts for Anderson. Now, yes, he's gonna come out. Is that 9 strikeouts for? I think that's 9 strikeouts for Anderson so far. I mean, he's a strikeout. Both these pitchers are high volume strikeout pitchers. So, Anderson and Doyle. So, but I just don't know. I mean, I guess Pittsburgh. I mean, is Pittsburgh going to draft? I mean, I thought Pittsburgh. I thought Sanders was going tonight. So I thought he'd go in. I thought he'd go in the third round. So I think of Graham Harrell, Colt Brennan, and even Case Keenum. Maybe I'm wrong. I just don't think he's going to transition well to the NFL. I know Saban thinks that he's a pocket passer. He's really good. What Saban said, but Saban knows more than me. But I'm not gonna discount anything Saban says. But I don't know. I just don't think he's gonna. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go to the right team. Here's the pitch. There's a strike going one. So he's gonna have to go to the right team that has talent around him. But that's what any quarterback. Here's the 0-1. It's another strike 0-2. But I like the other picks. I like the other picks the Saints had today. The defensive tackle, and then the safety. We need defensive line help. We need to get younger there, and we need to get younger in the secondary. I like those two picks. That's 1 and 2 on paper. On paper, they made sense. You mentioned those dudes because there's something very stat pattish about him. Oh, okay. There's a 1-2. There's a ground ball right side. They'll go to two. Back to first. Double play. Man, nice play. Double play is going to end the top of the inning. Man, nice play to retire the side. I didn't see that coming. So we're going to the bottom of the sixth. We still got to we got to get a hit, man. We got to get a hit. Got to get a hit here. But I don't know, but there's something the NFL, the brass, there's something about him that they don't like, man. Because if they thought that he was, worth a damn, they draft him. So there's something. Remember when he was going to be like a top, 5 pick, and then all of a sudden he just his stock just plummeted, and it's I don't know, crazy. I mean, for the Giants, remember the Giants were, at one time were thinking about taking him at 3, wherever hell they picked, and what about the Browns passing on Travis Hunter or and Abdul Carter to move down to get that defensive lineman that they took? I don't know, man. I mean, the pick itself wasn't bad for Cleveland. That defensive lineman they got, just they could have had Travis Hunter or they could have had Abdul Carter, man. I'd be mad if I was if the Saints did something like that. I'd be livid if they passed on Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter to move down to take another player. That's I'd be mad. They're the Browns, so what's up, Karam? Lakers are down 2-1. Uh-oh. So Liam Doyle still out there for Tennessee. He's at 79 pitches. He has 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Here comes a pitch to Stanfield. That's a ball 1-0. Lakers down 2-0. Man, they must not be playing Bronny. Man, play Bronny more. Here comes the 1-0. It's 2-0. Yeah, I haven't really been given a crap about the NBA playoffs since the Pelicans are just utter trash. I haven't been really cared too much about the playoffs. Here's the 2-0. Here's a strike. 2-1, but been watching the draft. You're a Cowboys fan. 2-1. That ball's popped up. Shallow center, and there's 3 guys there, and center fielder calls them all off. 1 down. Think about you're a Cowboy. Think about the Cowboys so far, man. The Saints. The only question I have with the Saints is taking quarterback in round 2. I don't know. I mean, we don't have a quarterback, so I don't know. We don't have a quarterback, man. I mean, we have Rattler, we have Hayner, Derek Carr is out in whatever land he is in. Now we got Tyler Shug, but I mean, so Curiel's up. The pitch is a strike on 1. So I like the other 2 picks that we had. The guy from Texas, and then the guy from Was it Virginia? Virginia. Here's a ground ball right side, and there's two down. Man, we can't hit this dude. Yeah, Saints. The Saints got offensive line. Um, and we got a defensive lineman so far. We got secondary help, which we needed, and we got a quarterback. We'll see if you know. We'll see. I don't know. He's a little older, but not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, quarterbacks now play to their 40s, so age really doesn't mean anything anymore. What's up, Tyler? And yeah, they're gonna get hit. They're gonna get hit right here because you showed up, Tyler. Jones is gonna get hit right here. He's gonna hit a home run right here. Here comes a pitch. There's a ball 1-0. But yeah, I don't mind the Saints draft so far. I think Tyler Sugg was kind of a reach a little bit, but Kellen Moore wants a quarterback because I don't think we have one on the roster. Great a miss, 1-1. I don't think Rattler or Hayner is a franchise quarterback, but we'll see, man. No, I'm gonna give Kellen Moore the benefit of the doubt. He's a good offensive mind. Here's a 1-1. Wait a minute, he's late, man. 1-2. Yeah, something happened internally. I don't know, man. No, Brian he was here talking. He thinks he's a stat patter, which I kind of agree with a little bit. But something's not. They got turned off somehow with the interview process or something. Here's going to be a base hit. There we go. I told you about that. That's not a home run, but Jones gets a base hit. Finally get a base hit. Yeah, we got a hit finally. I'll take it, man, because Jones has been struggling, man. If you go look at the SEC stats, man, he has been struggling big time in conference play. So I come in, they get a hit. Yeah, we ain't got a hit all game. So Dickinson's up, and we got two down. But I'm watching hockey. Watching with the Edmonton and the Canes. When's New Orleans getting that hockey team? Remember about a month ago, all that talk about the hockey team coming to New Orleans, and the governor was talking about it, and whatever happened to that? That was all just a bunch of wasn't happening. I never believed it. Getting no hockey team here, man. I'd like to have a hockey team here, but ain't gonna happen. So Dickinson's up, and Jones gonna steal second. No throw, man. Man, look at that. You come in, man, and Jones gets a base hit. Now he steals second. You're gonna have to stay here, Tyler. You can't go nowhere. You've been the good luck. You've been the good luck charm. You come in, Jones gets a base hit. Now he steals a base. And if we get a base hit here and score a run, you can't leave. That ball's hit out of play, 1-1. Yeah, if LSU gets a base hit here and scores a run, you can't leave. You have to stay here until whenever. If it goes till 1 o'clock. These damn late starts, man. It's a freaking rain. That's a 1-2. What's this? That's like the third or fourth game this year. I know we had two against Mississippi State that went past, well past midnight. Damn lightning, man. It's the weather and shit. Here comes the 1-2. And it's going to be 2-2. Yeah, I mean, I was watching the weather earlier today. I said, man, I don't know if this game is going to start at 6:30 because the rain was supposed to come through at 6:30 over there in Baton Rouge, and it did. And it came through here. It rained here around the same time. 2-2 pitch. And Dickinson hits it in center field, going back, and damn it, it's going to stay in the park. It's going to stay in the park. That's going to retire the side. Shit. Yeah, this Doyle kid's really good, man. If I'm a major league baseball team, uh, I'd want him. He's really good, man. Both these guys are good, but this guy Doyle's really good. Yeah, if I'm a baseball scout and GM, I'm definitely thinking, hey man, this guy Doyle, man. Uh, maybe go to the Pirates, help the Pirates out because the Pirates need a lot of. They need more than just schemes. You're back. There. He has nine. He's only at 85 pitches. Yeah, didn't he do like 130 something? Here comes a pitch to the plate. That's gonna be a strike going one. Was it Oklahoma? Was it Oklahoma? He threw like 130 something pitches. LSU fans are going crazy and nuts. Oh my God! How can he throw so many pitches? We're the top of the seventh. Here's the swing and a miss. 0-2. But and it sucked. I mean, the ballpark was probably going to be like packed like sardines if it hadn't been for the rain delay. Here's another swing and a miss. That's 10 strikeouts for Anderson. Man, Anderson's on fire tonight, man. On fire. Both these pitchers, man. Both these pitchers have pitched great tonight. It sucks that somebody's getting the loss. It was like the game. It was like the game. Against Wake Forest when Skeens and Louder. So we've got Peebles up, picked it for a strike on one. It was a shame that somebody had lost that game. There's a base hit left field. Could be two, and it is going to be two. As Curiel has trouble handling it in left field, that's going to be a double. So we'll see a 1-out double. Yeah, I mean, I live about an hour and a half from Baton Rouge, probably from out of left, man. It's about an hour. It probably takes probably an hour and a half to get to campus from where I live. I mean, if you live in Baton Rouge, right there, it's okay. I mean, but some people have to drive. Some people drive like 2 hours to go to these baseball games, man, and it's just some people have young kids. I mean, and you're gonna sit there for a 4-hour rain delay. There's a strike. Ain't gonna happen. There's Antigua at the plate. I was wondering if the game was even gonna be played. I'm like, man, they're just LSU does a horrible job about announcing shit. It's 1-1. I mean, they waited so long, man. Pittsburgh has done well tonight, finishing that game up now. So it's Pittsburgh. I mean, the Pirates. I wish the Pirates could be worth the shit, but then they're not gonna be able to pay us Skeens. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-2. You know, when Skeens gets his next contract, when he's gonna get a shit ton of money. I mean, the Yankees, Dodgers, Red Sox, they'll be able to pay Skeens whatever he wants, and that's just wrong. Here's a 1-2. I say it's wrong because I wish the Pirates would have been able to, you know, build some talent around them. And baseball needs a salary cap, but those big market teams ain't going to go for that. Here comes a 1-2. And the pitch. Did he go around? I'm going to say no, 2-2. 2-2. Saw where Dylan Cruz is doing a little better, at the plate. He was struggling early on, man. So 2-2 to count here to Antigua. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Man. 11 Ks for Anderson. Come on, man. We can't waste this guy's pitching performance. So there's 2 down. We're gonna have Abernathy up. Oh, we're gonna have a pinch hitter. So we're gonna have Clark. Oh, Levy Clark. Okay. So Levy Clark gonna go pinch hit. That's on TV. We got a mound visit. Don't give me a chance to get a beer. All right, so Levy Clark at the plate. And here comes the pitch. There's a ball 1-0. Okay. I don't know where that missed, but 1-0. So Clark at the plate for Tennessee here in the top of the 7th. They lead 1-0. We can hold them to 1 run. We're winning this game. 3 minutes, 1-1. I can't see us getting shut out. We're gonna have to at least score 2 runs, man. We're gonna get 2 runs. So 1-1 to count. Peter Clark. Anderson deals. That's 2-1. 2-1. He's playing well, but yeah, Tennessee is the defending national champs. 2-1. That's 3-1. Tennessee's got a good baseball program. It was 3-1. So 3-1 coming to the plate to Clark. And the pitch is a strike. 3-2. 3-2. The fans starting to clap at the ballpark. Anticipate maybe a strikeout. So here comes the 3-2 pitch. And 3-2 pitch is ball 4. Ball 4. All right, so ball 4. Gonna bring the top of the order back up into Curly. So you better not Jay Johnson better not even think about taking this guy out. Jay Johnson better not even think about even taking a walk to the mound. All right, so we got 2 down and 2 on. We got Curly up. The pitch is in the dirt. Good stop there by Hernandez, 1-0. Actually made a good stop there, 1-0. We got Shores in the bullpen. Who's the lefty? That Cooper Williams? Yeah, Shores in the bullpen tells me he might not be starting on Sunday. Here's a 1-0. It's the strike, 1-1. Man. So 1-1 to count. Here to Dean Curley, over 2, reach on the fielder's choice and walked. So Anderson will come set. And the 1-1, and it's outside, 2-1. Anderson's at above 100 pitches now. He's at 105. Yeah, he threw like 130 something. They need at least finish this batter. 2-1. That's the strike, 2-2. The outside corner, 2-2. Oh God, Shores. Yeah, man. They needed to put him in a bullpen because he's not. It's not working out, man. Starting. They gotta find a spot for him. So 2-2 to count. And the pitch. That's a ground ball to third, and Braswell will beat him to the bag and retire the side. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch. It's 1-0 Tennessee. But yeah, where's Evans? And man, where's Evans? And Cowan. I'm surprised they're not. I guess Jay's gonna wait till if we take the lead here in the 7th. If we take the lead here in the 7th, he's gonna quickly either work out Evans or Cowan in the bullpen. But we need more than 4 pitchers, man. We have 4 guys we can rely on right now. We got Anderson, Ianson, you got Cowan, and then Evans. That's it. That's only 4 I trust, man. It's only 4 I trust. There's other pitchers that they just inconsistent, I guess is the word. So, man, but yeah, maybe Chase Shores will do better out of the bullpen. Maybe he won't feel so much pressure starting. So, some guys just aren't cut out to being starters. They're just they're better in middle relief and stuff like that. So, and vice versa. Some guys are just they're just not they can't do middle relief. So bottom 7 we go. It's 1-0 Tennessee. 1-5-0 for the Vols. 0-1-0 for LSU. So we're gonna have who's coming to the plate? Fry, Milam, and Brown do up. But we need to get to their bullpen. We got to get this guy Doyle out the game because we can't hit him, man. We got one hit, one goddamn hit. Here's a pitch to the plate. That ball's hit the right center, but can be caught. One down. One hit. That's all we got. One goddamn hit. Say goddamn on the air. Ain't nobody listening, man. That was funny. That was really a funny movie, man. You can't say goddamn on the air. Don't worry, ain't nobody listening. I got Milam up. Milam has been struggling, man, in SEC play, man. He's batting like around 220. That's 1-0. But crazy, I think it's him and Hernandez lead in SEC play. They had the most home runs, which is crazy. Here's the 1-0. That ball's hit out of play. I never would have thought that Milam and Hernandez would be leading the Tigers with home runs in conference play. The 1-1 account. It's midnight. It's 12 o'clock. Thanks LSU for making another late night. Here's the 1-1 to Milam. The pitch. It's a foul. 1-2. It's 1-1 in the morning here, says Seth. Man. Yeah, this game was supposed to start at 6:30 Central, but the weather didn't allow that. It didn't start till like 9:50. Well over 3 hours later. So 1-2 to count here to Milam. Milam. The 1-2 is 2-2. Doyle took a long time to make the pitch there. It's 2-2 to count. Here to Milam. Doyle looking in. Now time is called. Doyle's at 99 pitches, so I don't think he's gonna. We're in the seventh. I don't see him going. The complete game. Tennessee does. Yeah, Tennessee they do have bullpen activity, but I think like Tony Pie. Tony Pie is hoping that he can get through this inning. And then turn it over to his bullpen for the 8th and the 9th. So 2-2 to count to Milam. And the 2-2 is foul straight back. Stays 2-2. What's up, John? How you doing, man? Oh yeah, you talking about like the way they just dragging out the picks between the picks. Yeah, they want to make it go like 4 hours, man. That's aggravating. You know, the first round took forever last night. But yeah, they want to drag it out. Fans don't want that, man. 2-2 pitch. That's 3-2. Fans don't want that, man. You know, fans don't want to. We don't make the pick. Make the pick. Interview the player, his family, and then go to the next pick, man. 3-2 pitch. That's foul. Yeah, we had a rain delay again, Karam, or rain and a lightning delay. So I mean, the Falcons. I think the Falcons did really good yesterday. So I think y'all got two edge rushers. That's alarming for as a Saints fan. 3-2 pitch, and Miles hits it center field, but can be right at him. Two down. Yeah, Yankees got a pitching problem. I think I haven't paid much attention to them. But yeah, the Falcons. I'm worried, man. Y'all got two good edge rushers in the draft. The Panthers got that guy from Arizona, right? McMillan. Think so. We got Brown up. The pitch. It is no ball. For the most part, for the most part, I like the Saints picks. The quarterback pick I thought was kind of a stretch a little bit in the second round, but we don't have a quarterback. I mean, Derek Carr is out in La La Land, and but here's a 1-0. There's a strike 1-1. I like the tackle we got in the first round, and then we had in the third round we got that defensive lineman out of Texas, and then the safety from Virginia. I like those picks on paper. I mean, we need those. We need that. Here's a 1-1. It's 2-1. Now whether they pan out or not, it's another discussion. But on paper, I like the Saints picks. We're not going to have four quarterbacks on the roster. Somebody's going. At least two. At least two are going. Not going to be Carr and Painter. There's a all 3-1. You know, we're not going to keep Shug, Rattler, Painter, and Carr. We're not carrying four quarterbacks. You know, somebody's leaving, and I think it's going to be Carr and Hayner. Here's a 3-1. That's a strike. 3-2. Wow, Brown threw his bat, thought it was ball four. He's out of Louisville. He's so 3-2 to count. And so umpire's not going to like Brown showing him up like that. There's a 3-2 pitch. That's all four. So Brown does finally gets on base. There's two down. We're going to have Hernandez up. But like I said, man, we Saints don't have a quarterback. Man, we got a problem at quarterback position. We got a major problem. Major problem. So I guess they're hoping that Shug will. He's not going to be. You know, is Tennessee making a? Are they making a pitching change? Yep, they are. So Tennessee they are going to the bullpen. Thank God, man. Maybe we can hit this dude. Yeah, but supposedly Derek Carr has an injury, supposedly, and nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows when it happened, and all this crap. And all of a sudden it just happened. He had a shoulder injury, and so the Saints would get Sanders. Nobody wants Sanders, Steve. Nobody wants him. Something's amiss with Dion's boy. Nobody wants him. He's been through what 3 rounds? Nobody wants him, man. Nobody wants. It's crazy that Jalen Milroe went before him. Sanders is better than Milroe. Milroe can't complete a pass to save his life, man. So something's wrong, man. Something would happen with him, man. Liam Doyle went 6 2/3 of an inning. He's going to exit here. Tennessee's making a pitching change. He's got 1 hit, only 1 hit, and he's walked 3. So, and struck out 6. It might be movie draft day. I never saw that. So Tanner Franklin's on the mound. I never watched that movie actually. He's from Jefferson City, Tennessee. He's 1-1 with an ERA of 4.36, 37 Ks and 5 walks. Hayes, man, in 24 innings, 25 innings, 37 strikeouts, 5 walks. Man, he's a high volume strikeout guy. I think Sanders has to get drafted tomorrow. Is tomorrow the last day of the draft? Are they doing the rest of the draft tomorrow? We're gonna have a pinch hitter here for Hernandez. So Pearson's up. The pitch, and it's foul back on 1. You might get some rain, Steve, because we had some weather come through here tonight. Probably might make it to your area. Usually, rain kind of dissipates in the nighttime, and this time of year. 1-1. The 1-1 to Pierce. Yeah, Tony V was hoping that they can get Brown out. There's a 1-1, and that's gonna be a base hit left field. So first and second with 2 down. Now we're gonna have Braswell up. You had some rain earlier, okay. The Tigers have 2 on and 2 out. And we're gonna have Braswell up. No, we're gonna have I think we're gonna have a pinch hitter. I think we're gonna have a. Yeah, we are. Is Larson's gonna pinch hit. So never gonna. So it's gonna be. They're taking Braswell. They're taking Braswell out. Hope this works out for. Hope this works out for LSU, but I don't know about taking Braswell off the game. I like his. I think he's a little better in the field at third. And who they're gonna put? Who they're gonna put at third? They're gonna put in Reeves. I don't know. All right, so Larson will step to the batter's box. We got 2 on and 2 out. See if this works out. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count. And the pitch is popped out of play. 1-1. 1-1 to Larson. So 2 down and 2 on. 1-1 is a strike. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Yeah. Alrighty, man. On. We had to do it at a timeout. So 1-2 to count. Here to Larson. Okay, now we're gonna have another mound visit. That's gonna be it, right? Gotta be it. Is it the second one of the inning? Or right, so now we're okay. Now don't need now. So now okay. I don't know what the hell's going on here. That's the second visit of the inning, right? That isn't that his wasn't that his second visit to the in the inning? What? Isn't this his second visit on the inning? What the hell's going on here, man? What the hell's going on here? No, I have no idea. What the hell? I mean, isn't that wasn't that his second visit to the mound? Because that means he has to take the pitcher out. No idea what's going on here. No, I have no idea what's going on here. I go to. No, it's a new pitcher in. It's a new pitcher. It is bizarre. That's a visit, man. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on here. Are they going to say something? Are the umps people going to? Are they never going to? They're never going to explain anything. All right, so whatever. So 1-2 to count to Larson. Okay. The pitch is fouled back. Stays 1-2. Really have no idea what on there. So 1-2 to count to Larson. The pitch is out again on a play. There's another foul. At least Larson's making contact here. So 1-2 to count. Here to Larson. So, Franklin, the pitch. That's gonna be a ball 2-2. Wow. Damn. That's so close, man. So 2-2. I thought he was gonna bring him up. Here comes the 2-2. And that ball's lifted up in the air. Left field. Gonna be caught. And makes the catch for the third out. So we'll go to the eighth. It's 1-0 Tennessee. Both these teams are good baseball. Both these teams are good baseball schools. Both Tennessee won the championship last year, and LSU won it the year before last. Yeah, both these teams are really good in baseball. Both of them are really good. Wait, man. Man. We're going to go to the 8th inning. Man. As still it's 1-0 Tennessee. But your Tiger Rants going nuts. All right, so Anderson going to stay out there for LSU. Yeah, Reeves goes to third. Now Aaron Beatty will catch. So I don't. Here comes a pitch to high 1-0. So 1-0 to count. And the pitch is popped up along the infield. And now goes foul territory. And Aaron Beatty with the catch. 1 down. So 1 down. So we got 1 out. Here for Tennessee in the 8th. Here comes a pitch to the plate. It's going to be, we got Fisher up. It's going to be a strike on 1. Rangers sent Verlander with a loss tonight. And Verlander's still pitching. Man, here's the 0-1. That's 1-1. It seemed like Verlander's been pitching for like 40 years. So 1-1 to count. Here to Fisher. That's 1-1. So now counts now 1-2. That's in the dirt. 2-2. He plays with the Giants now. Yeah, that was the next question I was going to ask. Who's he even playing for now? You know, he's going to go to the Hall of Fame. But here's the 2-2. That ball's hit to right field. Going to be a base hit. And he might try for 2, and he's going to be. Wait, is he safe or out? He's safe. Okay. Man, that was. I mean, Johnson's got to challenge this. I mean, you have to challenge this. This is the game. This one of those little. You got to challenge this. Even if you lose it, you lose it. So what? Not challenging this, or are we? I think you have to. I think you have to challenge this, no matter what, man. I mean, I don't think we've wasted. I don't think we've wasted a challenge yet tonight. So, yep. LSU's making a. Looks like we're not going to challenge this. LSU's going to they're making a pitching change. Well, they are bringing in one of the best relievers we have. They're going to bring Cowan in. Yeah, they're going to bring in Cowan on in relief. I don't really disagree. I don't really disagree with this call at all. Yeah. So Anderson has pitched a wonderful game for LSU tonight, and like I said, it's going to suck that one of these pitchers is going to get a loss because Doyle and Anderson both pitched very well tonight. But so they're going to bring in Cowan. So you better hope LSU scores some runs here. We better score some runs here in the eighth, because Cowan's going to come in here and Oh wait, man! Man, can we get a run, man? Hopefully we can. But we gotta get out this inning first. Okay, so Cade Anderson went 7 1/3. He went 11 strikeouts, 3 walks, six hits, 1 run was earned, and he's responsible for the runner on at second base. But we'll see if Zach Cowan, he's from Blythewood, South Carolina. He's on in relief. He has an ERA of 1.21. He's 2-0, 46 Ks. That's a all 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Here comes a pitch. That's 2-0. There's Ensley. Oh, and the ball gets away. Runner goes to third. So runner goes to third now. Now out sack fly could score a run, which would be in this game be kind of big. So 2-0 to Ensley. The pitch. Wait a minute. 2-1. Good pitch there. So 2-1 here to Ensley. And the 2-1 is a ground ball, and it's a base hit. It goes into right field. So it's 2-0 Tennessee. And the wild pitch, man. The wild pitch, man, cost us a run there. Oh, bitch, man. I knew that shit was going to fucking happen. All right, we're going to have a bar go up. Okay, go in first. There's a hop up as Reeves makes a catch. 2 down. 2 down. So there's 2 down, and we're going to have it's a Chapman. Going to have yep, got Chapman up. Here comes a pitch. That ball's hit the base hit left field. We're going to have 2 on and 2 out. And Tennessee ain't having problems hitting the ball tonight. So Peebles up. We got 2 on and 2 out. This is a big at bat here. That's 1-0. So 1-0 to count to Peebles. He's 1 for 3 with a double for the night. 8 homers and 25 RBIs on the year. The 1-0 is foul 101. So 101 to count here to Peebles. Here comes the 1-1. And that ball's fouled. We got to play 1 and 2. All right, so 1 and 2 to count. Here to Peebles. Pitch is another foul. One and 2 to count. Here comes the 1-2. That's 2 and 2. So 2 and 2 to count. Here comes the 2-2. And that ball's hit out of play. Man, damn. Stays 2 and 2. Hughes is still up. Well, yeah, so it's only 12:40. I want to beat the night and watch Australian rules football. It comes on at like 4 o'clock in the morning, or maybe probably 3 o'clock. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Side retired. We'll go to the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. It's 2-0 Tennessee. Stanfield, Curiel, and Jones. All right, we got 9, 1, and 2 coming up to the plate. We gotta get some runs here. But yeah, I'm gonna watch some Australian football. Comes on a little bit later tonight. Yankees lost again. The Yankees have aren't they in a free fall? Aren't they in a free fall now? You should be happy, man. They kept your two favorite guys. So yeah, they're keeping Cashman and Boone. Cashman's been there since this freaking like the '90s, man. It's crazy. Orlando won tonight. So Nate Snead on the mound here for Tennessee. 3-0 record, 3.38 ERA, 28 Ks and 12 walks in 34 and two-thirds innings. So Snead on in the eighth. As LSU's going to have, I think it's Stanfield and then Curiel and Jones. So you think Oklahoma City is going to take it all this year unless Boston gets healthy? Be nice to see a small market team win, like Oklahoma City, a team that that's never won before. It'd be nice to see the Thunder win, man. It gives hope for the small guys. Here's a strike, 0-1. It gives a small market team to maybe a hope, and that's a all 1-1. The 1-1 is out of play, 1-2. You think the Knicks would get crushed? Yeah, I know you're a Thunder fan. Knicks would get crushed by OK. Oh yeah, OKC is a good team, man. Is a did he got a piece of that? I guess so. They 1-2. It'd be nice if somebody different wins the championship, man. Besides the Lakers or the Celtics, I mean, here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. Good eye there by Stanfield. Lay off that pitch. 2-2 pitch is going to be a base hit. It's going to get to the man. All right. Now Curiel's up. Finally, we get a leadoff single here. So yeah, Boston's not healthy. So is what's his face still out? Tatum. And then we got Curiel's up. We got Curiel. We got Jones. We got the order that we want up right now. There's a strike going one. So yeah, I agree. Here's the 0-1. And that's another try going too. Right. Like the Pelicans. We have a very, we got like less than a percent chance. That ball's hit the center field, going to be right at him though. One down. Damn, man. Right now, Jones up. Come on, Jones. Do something, man. You've been sucking in conference play this year, man. So one out, one on is Jones up. Just don't hit into a double play ball. Whatever you do, don't hit double play ball. That ball's foul back on one. Yeah. I mean, you would think that with Zion, the Pelicans would be in the playoffs, but he'll be his seventh year next year. Here's the 0-1. That's 1-1. So, we're gonna keep our coach. Here's the 1-1. That's a strike 1-2. Man. So 1-2 to count to Jones. Pitch. That's strike three looking. Two down. Swing the bat, man. Swing the bat. Why are we not swinging the bat? Why are we looking at pitches, man? Here's a pitch. Here's a ball 1-0. And it's a strike 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here to Dickinson. That's 2-1. So 2-1 to count to Dickinson. The pitch. That's a ground ball to third. They'll go to second, and that's the third out. We'll go to the ninth, and it's 2-0 Tennessee. Yeah. We get the leadoff single, and we do nothing with it. Leadoff single and do nothing with it. Crazy, man. Yeah, I hope OKC wins, man. Unreal, man. Yankees, we can't hit. I think we go, man. But eh. So it's 2-0, man. Sucks we're gonna waste a good pitching performance by Anderson, but oh well. It just happens, I guess. Happens, man. I like this music that the ESPN app plays like during the timeout. It's like kind of like a yeah. Okay, so Jacob Myers will come on the pitch in the night, so they're going to take out Cowan, which I agree with. You're down 2-0 now. You might need him tomorrow or the next day. So, but Jacob Myers just has an area of 3.12, and he has a problem of at times walking too many batters. So, but yeah, when is the Lotto Eagle thing? Is it during the finals or is it the conference finals now? When are they doing the when we're going to find out that the Pelicans okay, it's the conference finals, okay. Yeah. I wonder who's going to get Cooper Flag. Antigua due up for the Vols. The pitch is a ball 1-0. As long as the Pelicans can get like a top 4 pick, I'll be happy. But I'm not expecting to win the lottery. Here's the 1-0. That's strike 1-1. So I hopefully we can get like a top maybe a top 4 pick. That's what I'm hoping for. Here's a 1-1. There's a ground ball. Milam has it and 1 down. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot and hopefully we can keep a top 4 pick because then I think we can get a really good player. That can play right away. But the question is, what are they now that we got a new GM? What are they going to do with Dumars? I mean, Dumars, Zion. What's Dumars going to do with Zion? I meant to say. I saw something about Willie Green still might. Willie Green might not coach next year, so they're still non-committal on him. I mean, so make a decision. Here's the 1-0. It's 2-0. So, I mean, if you're going to move on from Willie Green, move on. I mean, move on and hire Malone or the guy from Memphis that just got fired. I mean, Budenholzer. I mean, there's better coaches out there than Willie Green. It's 3-0. If the Spurs win the lottery, it's rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. Rigged. Yeah, Popovich might come back if that happens. 3-0 is a strike, 3-1. Yeah. 3-1 is another strike, 3-2. But yeah, man. Yeah, Popovich, he'll come back if they get Cooper Flag. I know TSR will be happy about that. 3-2 pitch is ball 4, not even close, man. No, this is actually Mercury. I went on. It's supposed to be Mercury. So yeah, it's yeah. I went online. Look at like I gotta find one of Pluto. Where's Pluto at? Is Pluto still yeah, Pluto's a planet to me, man. Maybe tomorrow I might put Pluto. Pluto is a planet, man. When I was growing up, there was 9 planets. That was it. Now they got like 9 million planets. Yeah, Pluto is a planet, man. I grew up in a time when they had 9 planets. That was it. Here comes a pitch. That's 1-0. Get 9. That's it. All right, so Dean Curley is 0 for 3. Comes the 1-0. It's popped up right field and 2 down. I'll go to my grave knowing there's like only 9 planets. They had their little spring practice, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they had it. I mean, I don't mean it's a practice, man. Everybody gets so like they go so overboard on the spring game, spring practice, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's a practice, man. It's a glorified practice. That ball's pop out of play. If you think you're gonna find like if you're gonna find anything about the spring game about your team, you're kidding yourself. You're not gonna find shit. It's a practice, man. Just hope nobody gets hurt. Hope nobody blows their knee out. That's a ball 101. That's the only thing that you should be worried about in spring ball is somebody blowing their knee out. If nobody blows their knee out, then hey, it's a good spring practice. 1-1 is bowed back 1-2. Yeah, Milrow got drafted before Dion Jr. and so did Dylan Gabriel. Okay, something's man, something's amiss, man, with that. I haven't figured it out yet. I think he's better than Milrow, but here's the 1-2. As runner goes, it's a ball, and the throw goes into center field, but he don't see it. I think Sanders is better than Gabriel and Milrow. I think he's better than them. But something's I don't know why they got drafted before him. I don't get that. Aaron Beatty, man, he needs a lot of work behind the plate. He's just a freshman, but I don't know why they put him in the game late in the game like this. 2-2 pitch. That ball's hit to left field for a base hit. It's going to score a run. It's 3-0. Oh well. I guess we punted on this game when we couldn't score in the eighth. You think the Steelers are getting Rodgers? Well, at least if you draft him now, I mean you're not going to have to pay that much, for his contract, as opposed to if he was a first round pick or a second round pick. So that's one good thing about if you draft Sanders now, you're not going to be paying that much as you would. Um, oh no, so did we do the little intentional walk thing? Okay. Yeah, hopefully the Saints can get an edge rusher tomorrow. There's a strike on one. I like I liked I like the tackle we got from Texas, the defensive tackle, and then the safety that we got from Virginia. I like those two draft picks on paper. With those, we need those positions. There's a all 1-1. The quarterback was kind of a reach a little bit in the second round, but we don't have a quarterback, man. Somebody's leaving. Carr, Shug. Well, Shug's not going anywhere. But Rattler and Hayner, somebody's going somewhere. Somebody's leaving. We're not gonna have 4 quarterbacks. Well, there's a strike, 1 and 2. Saints aren't gonna. You're not gonna carry 4 quarterbacks. No NFL team does. So either 1 or 2 are going. It's probably gonna be Hayner and Carr. They're probably gonna keep Rattler and then Shug and that guy Tyler Shug. Here's a 1-2. That's a ground ball. Gotta hurry. And there's no play. No, they're gonna say the one. No, they're call the runner out on interference. They're gonna call the runner going to third out on interference. So we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. It's 3-0 Tennessee. So the third base umpire called him out. So yeah, they got some good guys, man, that could really make a mark on a team in these next few rounds, man. Uh, hopefully the Saints can find one. What time the draft starts tomorrow? Probably starts early tomorrow, right? Because they got to do what they got to do. The fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh round, right? They got. Don't they do all the rounds tomorrow? Yeah, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. What? Yeah. Don't they have to do all? Don't they have to do all the rounds, right? So yeah, Saints have, I think they have 2 4th round picks, 2 5th round picks, and a 7th round pick, I believe. So, but yeah, I think we have like 5 more picks. Tomorrow's gonna go fast. They don't mess around tomorrow. They don't fart around and interview everybody's mom under the sun. So Friday to plate, that's a ball, 1-0. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna go quickly. So they'll have picks announced like during the commercials. Yeah, I think the Saints have 2 4s, 2 5s, and a 7. What the hell is going on in the outfield, man? So did somebody throw something on the field? Somebody threw a baseball on the field at the player. Yeah, he's gone. Yep, he's being escorted out the game. So, yeah. Some idiot fan threw a baseball on the field at a Tennessee player. So, some drunk student probably did it. Here comes a pitch to Fry, and that's a strike 1-1. It's 1 o'clock. Holy fuck, man! Here's a 1-1. There's a ball 2-1. Okay, I'll let you make this game start at 9:50, man. Here's the 2-1. There's a ground ball to third, and throw to first, and it's a high throw. And he's safe. Safe at first base. Man, so safe at first base. So the Tigers get a runner on here in the ninth. Man, ain't over yet. That was a really high throw, man. Damn. So we got one on, nobody out. As Milam takes it for a strike, 0-1. What's the Saints' biggest needs left? Edge rusher for one. And I think wide receiver. Swing and miss. 0-2. I'm going to say edge rusher and wide receiver. And maybe another cornerback. And the 0-2 is fouled. So that was a leadoff single. Well, gets on. Here comes the 0-2 to Milam. And swinging it. Man, chase that one, man. God damn, man. One down. The fuck, Milam? God damn, Milam. What the hell are you swinging at, man? What is Milam swinging at there? Here's a ground ball. Oh, it was a third. And it's going to be an error. So Curley with an error. It could have been almost could have been two maybe. They got 2 on and 1 out. So Curley with 2 errors in this inning for Tennessee, man. That has extended this game. This game maybe could have been over with, but it's not. So another E5. Now we're going to have Reeves at the plate. There's a ball 1-0. And the 1-0 is 2-0. And the errors, man, when you commit errors, man, the 2-0 is foul on a play, 2-1. About Mason Taylor, the 2-1 is 3-1. Man. And the errors in pitching, man. That's ball 4. Bases loaded. With 1 out here in the ninth. Yeah, an error to 2 errors, man. Damn. I grew up hating them. So Dalton Beck is going to pinch hit here. Okay. And another gathering, huh? Okay. Man, I'm a little shocked the way this inning has transpired. The two errors have been costly. Costly. I mean, it's not all the pitcher's fault. I mean, there was two errors that have extended this inning, but kind of sucks for the pitcher that that you're fielding you're fielding what is gonna could doom you. Here's a pitch to Beck, and it's ooh, man, that pitch almost got away, 1-0. So 1-0 to Beck, and the pitch is popped up, and it's gonna okay. There you go, camera angle. 1-1. Man, high drama here in the ninth. 1-1 account, bases are loaded. 1-1 is no, I strike. 2-1. Wow. 2-1 pitch is going to be a base hit. 1 run will score. And let's see, going to be 2 run scores. 2 run scores. Here in the ninth. Man. Man. The Tide runs at second base. We got the first and second. Yeah, first and second. So we got Stanfield's up. The pitch. That's a strike on 1. Man, those 2 errors, man, damn. So 0-1 account here to Stanfield. The pitch is out low and away, 1-1. And those 2 errors, man, have been costly. So 1-1 account to Stanfield. The pitch is fouled, 1-2. So we're gonna have Curiel up next. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Stanfield. The pitch is popped up and left field. 2 down. 2 down. So Curiel up. So we got first and second, 2 down, and Curiel's up. Base hit should tie it. Well, there's 2 outs. They're gonna go into contact. So with 2 outs on contact, they're gonna be. He's got to score. The pitch is a strike on 1. And the 0-1 is a foul, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. 0-2 pitch, and it's high, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is a ground ball and a base hit. One run's going to, it's a tie game. It's a tie game. Tie game. First and third now with 2 out. Yes. Man. Man. The 2 errors were costly. Now Jones is up. Man. Man. Woo! Yeah, when they got that third run in the ninth, I was like, man, this game is over with. But it should have been, but the two errors, man. So Jones up. Jones can end it here with a base hit. Here comes a pitch. That's a ball 1-0. What's up, TNS show? So when he run at third base, there's Jerry Jones at the plate. The 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. So 1-1 to count to Jones. And the pitch is out of play. 1-2. So 1-2 to count to Jones. And the pitch is swung on center field. That's hit well, and that is gone. Home run. Gone. Home run. LSU wins 6-3. Holy moly. Damn. Holy cow. As Jones goes yard. 6 runs in the ninth, and they win it 6-3. Damn. 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 Man. I didn't see this coming. Man, that guy that fan getting thrown out the game kind of ignited us. Damn. Didn't see that coming. Damn. That's crazy, man. And a fan got his ass tossed and LSU won. That ball went over the little. Damn. Well, yeah, I gotta close the betting now. Man, that was an exciting game. 6-3 LSU wins. They scored 6 runs in the 9th inning. That's insane. The game's finally over though. 1:21 in the morning. So man, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. So I'll make a video tomorrow about this shit. So you guys have a good one, man. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out, man.